still as good as new. Laura and the gang have so much fun. Working together, they get the job done. Can we build it? Yeah! Can we fix it? Yeah! Laura the builder, can we fix it? Laura the builder, yes we can. Yeah!
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, director, teachers and staff, community, honored guests, and class of 2016. My name is Laura Hernandez, and welcome to my senior talk. I had the opportunity to meet a family in January, Max and his wife, Michelle. Max had recently gone on a snow trail and had a terrible accident. He was trapped under the snow for 2 entire days, and after being rescued, he suffered from frostbite. Unfortunately, Max got frostbite on his fingertips. His dream job, repairing instruments. His wife, Michelle, had also a dream job, and her new job did not give her enough income to financially support 2 people and keep track of house repairs. I asked this question: can you imagine how this family was feeling? They were terrified. Their house needed a lot of improvements for it to be a safe place to live in. And now with only one job with little income, they felt lost. They stressed and worried. This family had to repair their home for their own safety. But with this tragedy, things did not look promising. This is just one family. This is just one of the many families who live in an unsafe home and who need more affordable housing. Live in crowded conditions. Others live in a decrepit house. And some families do not receive enough funding for handicap access in their own home. All to receive humanity. I understand what it feels to not have a home. Growing up, I had to face many adversities, and one of them was not having a home. I had somewhere to sleep, eat. It was not a home. A place you can rely on, your place of stability. And for me, it was either a roof over, because my mother struggled financially, and she did not have a job, so our budget was limited. This problem caused her to stress and consistently move from place to place. And being the age of 7 years old, I did not really have a choice but to obey my mother's decisions. She would always think it was the best idea to keep moving, and I would always be skeptical. From 6th to 8th grade, I moved to 7 different schools total. I wanted to stop moving places. I truly desired a home where my mother would feel safe. I wanted a place where I could do my homework, where I could laugh with my mother and siblings instead of worrying about what next place we would end up. I wanted things to change. But unfortunately, my mother passed away. And that was the end to my inconsistent moving. But I still dreamt of me buying my mother her home. Even though she is now resting in peace, I didn't want to abandon my dream. And I came to realization that I could no longer provide a home for her, but I could provide a home for other mothers and families and children in this world. And it is this epiphany that inspired me to help rebuild others' lives by helping them build a home through Habitat for Humanity. The video playing behind me is a video of 40 years of Habitat for Humanity in just 40 seconds. As this video is playing, please allow me to introduce you to Habitat for Humanity. Habitat for Humanity is a nonprofit organization that helps rebuild and construct new homes for low-income homeowners. Their vision is a world where everyone has a decent place to live, and their mission is to put God's love into action by bringing people together to build homes, communities, and most important, hope. My first volunteer day with Habitat for Humanity started with discomfort. And it wasn't because of the work. No, believe me. I am a very active girl who enjoys to get her hands dirty. But it was because it was all men volunteering besides Ms. Aladaf and me. I really felt uncomfortable because my family is overruled by women, and most of my friends are girls. So this was definitely a situation where I had to get out of my comfort zone. These were tremendously tall men constructing a new home. And how was I supposed to contribute? I didn't know anything about construction, and nor did I know how to connect with them. Despite the discomfort in the beginning of my day, it started to get better. Ms. Alida started talking to other volunteers about her work and her students, about how amazing GPA is. And I didn't want to feel left out, so I took action. I went from painting on one side of the wall by myself to painting to another side of the wall with volunteers. At a point, they were even cheering me on to shovel rocks into a wheelbarrow, which later I had to lift and transport them to the front of the house. At the end of the day, they said I was one of the best volunteers they had, and it made me feel proud. Women's Build Day was also a great experience for me. It was held for 3 days, May 5th, 6th, and 7th at Imperial Beach Community. On this day, I contributed my time, my talent and treasure to help build strength, stability, and independence through shelter. To be able to make this day possible, along with Ms. Aladef, we fundraised a total of $500. On this day, there was a total of 6 build sites that we could attend. And believe me, I really wanted to help all 6 families, but Indelisa caught my attention. Indelisa and her husband bought their home in Imperial Beach Community in 1956, where her and her husband raised her 5 children. But unfortunately, Indelisa's husband and 2 of her sons passed away. But she wanted to continue living in her home that holds so many years of cherished family memories. And on this day, we granted her wish. Please take a look at my experience.
Through the jungle, through the dark, girl, I
Maca, ¿cómo está?
Si no te da vergüenza.
No, ¿cómo crees?
Vamos. Se le va a quedar la chapa.
No, conmigo. On another specific build site, there was a man named John, and we were conversating about his daughter. She has a disability and lives with her mom across the country. But he was proudly telling me these beautiful things about her. She was able to read her first book, and she joined a sport. And he said to me, "You know, Laura, you have to find a passion in life, something that motivates you to do the things that others don't do. You can't fully volunteer with love if you yourself don't even know why you are doing it." And this immediately resonated with me. Because before volunteering for Habitat for Humanity, I would only think about myself and do actions that would benefit me. But it was this day that I realized that I was living the life of giving completely wrong. I didn't want to volunteer just for my hours anymore. I didn't want to volunteer just for my service learning project anymore. I wanted to learn more. I wanted to build more. I wanted to experience more. And this is why I am now creating homes for those who need it. Because even though I cannot provide my mother her home, I can provide a home to others. And not only do I volunteer with Habitat for Humanity because of my dream, but Habitat for Humanity has given me the opportunity to create special relationships and connections with others. I get to meet new families and learn their story of why they seek for a home. It is a feeling that truly warms me up, knowing that I am making a difference in families' lives. And knowing that I made a difference in Indelisa's life encouraged me to work hard at UCSD so that I can provide a safe and loving home for my future family. Habitat for Humanity builds in different places of the world. They build in Africa and Middle East, Asia and Pacific, Europe and Central America, Latin America, and the Caribbean. And last, but definitely not least, Habitat for Humanity builds in the United States and in Canada. This means that Habitat for Humanity is creating homes for millions of people across the world. Isn't that amazing? Let's give them a round of applause. I want you to know that Habitat for Humanity has even helped one of our own family members here at GPA. Please take a look.
There was 9 people living in the household. It was my mom, my dad, my 2 older brothers, my 2 older sisters, me, my little brother, and my little sister. So there was 9. My mom was pregnant with my baby sister, who's now 5. But at the time, everybody was just everywhere. There was no space. We lived in a 4-bedroom apartment. So my oldest brother, he had his own room. My mom and my dad had their room. The 4 girls shared one room, and then the 2 boys shared another room. And there was, in the house, in the living conditions, there was like the paint was chipping, there was holes in the walls, the outlets were all coming out. And it wasn't safe, but you know, it was just a home. It was a home environment, but it was too many people in the house. Everybody was clashing with one another. There was no space. We had no privacy. And because I was bound to like babysit and clean the house and all these other things, I was forced to be in the house. I want to say thank you to everyone at the Habitat for Humanity for building us a new home and a place where we can be ourselves, where we have privacy, and I just want to say thank you for all the lives that you are rebuilding.
Along with Niabel's moving story, there is more to celebrate. Since its foundings in 1976, Habitat for Humanity has helped 6.8 million people find strength, stability, and independence through safe, decent, and affordable shelter. But still, ladies and gentlemen, the needs are great. In the United States alone, more than 33 million people live in poverty. Approximately 1/3 of the total US population faces housing problems. And more than 5.1 million Americans pay more than half their income for housing, endure overcrowded conditions, or live in a house with severe physical deficiencies. Habitat for Humanity needs our help, and together, we can lower these statistics. Now, please take a moment to look at this celebrity. Actor Brad Pitt was one of the more than 2,000 volunteers who helped build home in India as a part of the 2006 Carter Work Project. In 2008, Ashton Kutcher spent a week building homes for the disadvantaged in Central America. Ladies and gentlemen, these celebrities, along with many more, have volunteered for Habitat for Humanity. They have donated their time and sweat equity. And I want you to know that you do not have to be rich to build a home for others. You do not have to be a celebrity to volunteer for Habitat for Humanity. Others like me can do it, and so can you. This is why I encourage all of us here today to be the change in someone's life, to be the hope for a family's new beginning. Now, what does home mean to you? Thank you for attending, and this concludes my senior talk.